Picture trying to squeeze a full afternoon on the water into something that packs away into the trunk of a regular sedan before dinner. That is pretty much the premise behind this nearly 9-foot Korean PVC inflatable from Newport vessels. And honestly, the way it handles on the water catches people off guard. Now, we are looking at a 3-person capacity paired with a surprisingly hefty 10 horsepower rating, which is honestly quite a punch for a tender of this size. You get 3 separate air tubes plus an inflatable keel down the middle, giving it a V-hull shape that cuts through choppy water way better than those flat-bottom rafts you might be used to seeing tied up at the docks. When it gets moving with a decent outboard strapped to the transom, this thing can actually hustle up past 20 miles per hour if the weight distribution is right. The secret sauce here is really in the construction, because instead of cold gluing the seams like a lot of budget watercraft do, these are hot air welded together, meaning they are essentially fused into a single piece of material that holds up against blistering sun and constant pressure much longer. Standing up inside the hull feels reasonably stable too, largely thanks to the marine wood floor panels that lock everything into a rigid platform rather than leaving you standing on a squishy vinyl bubble. Of course, at over 100 pounds total weight, once you factor in the flooring and accessories, hauling it around by yourself is definitely a bit of a workout, so having a second set of hands makes loading it into a truck bedway easier. Packing it back down into the included storage bag also requires a bit of patience and strong arm work to get all the air out of the chambers just right. But once it is inflated and sitting on the lake, the agility and dry ride really make up for the initial setup grunt work. It bridges that awkward gap between a flimsy pool toy and a heavy fiberglass skiff remarkably well, making it a solid pick for anyone who wants real performance without committing to a permanent boat trailer.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.